Today's message from God speaks directly into the deepest part of your heart. Your turmoil is over. The Lord has seen the inner battles you've been fighting, the confusion, the emotional storms, the heaviness that has followed you from day to day. He wants you to know that the season of unrest is ending. He is calming what has been chaotic, restoring what has been fractured, and lifting what has weighed on your spirit. This is His word to you today. The turmoil is finished. Peace is coming. I have seen every tear that has fallen from your eyes, and I have felt the trembling of your heart when despair seemed to close in around you. Nothing about your pain is hidden from me. I understand the weight of your circumstances far better than you could ever explain them. Before you even form the words to describe your suffering, I already know every detail, every nuance, every silent cry that you have been too weary to voice. And in knowing all of this, I want you to understand something absolutely crucial. My love for you has not diminished even by the smallest fraction. Your struggles have not pushed you away from my heart. If anything, they have drawn you closer. Because I am drawn to those who need me, and I delight in showing my strength through weakness. The sadness that has enveloped you like a thick fog is about to lift. I am speaking directly into the atmosphere of your life, commanding the clouds of depression to disperse and the darkness to flee before my light. You have been living under a shadow for too long, and that shadow has no authority over you anymore. I am the light of the world, and when I shine upon your circumstances, no darkness can remain. Today marks a turning point in your journey. The sadness that seemed endless will begin to melt away as my presence fills the spaces where grief has taken residence. I am not merely offering you comfort for a moment. I am transforming the very atmosphere of your existence. Your anguish has been real, and I do not minimize the intensity of what you have experienced. The sleepless nights, the racing thoughts, the feeling that your heart might break from the weight of it all. These things have been genuine struggles that have tested your faith and challenged your hope. But I want you to know that anguish is not your destiny. I did not create you to live in perpetual turmoil. I formed you for peace, for joy, for a life filled with purpose and meaning. The anguish you have known is a temporary condition, not a permanent sentence. I am working even now to bring relief to your tormented spirit, to soothe the wounds that have been inflicted upon your soul, and to restore the tranquility that the enemy has stolen from you. Worry has become such a constant companion that you may have forgotten what it feels like to live without it. Your mind has been occupied with endless calculations, trying to figure out solutions to problems that seem to have no answers. You have played out scenario after scenario in your imagination, most of them ending in disaster, and the weight of all these imagined catastrophes has pressed down upon you relentlessly. But hear me when I tell you this. Worry is a thief that steals the peace I have prepared for you. Every moment you spend worrying is a moment you could be spending in the assurance of my love and provision. I am asking you today to release those worries into my capable hands. I am more than able to handle every situation that concerns you, and I will not drop a single one of the things you entrust to me. The desperation you have felt is known to me in every detail. There have been moments when you wondered if you could continue, when the path ahead seemed so dark and treacherous that giving up appeared to be the only option. The weight of hopelessness pressed against your chest until breathing itself became difficult, and you questioned whether things would ever change. I was with you in those desperate moments, beloved one. I was closer than you knew, holding you when you could not feel my arms, speaking words of life when your ears were too overwhelmed to hear them. And now I am making myself known to you in a powerful way, reaching through the veil of despair to grasp your hand and pull you up from the depths where you have been sinking. The transformation I am bringing to your life is comprehensive and complete. I am not interested in partial solutions or temporary fixes. When I remove sadness from your heart, I replace it with a joy that cannot be extinguished by circumstances. When I lift anguish from your soul, I fill that space with a peace that surpasses all understanding. When I take away your worry, I establish in its place a trust so deep that nothing can shake it. And when I rescue you from desperation, I plant within you a hope that is anchored in eternity itself. This is not merely an improvement of your condition. This is a total revolution in the very core of your being. I want you to understand why I am doing this for you. It is not because you have earned it through perfect behavior or religious achievement. My love for you is not based on your performance. I remove your sadness because you are my child, and I cannot bear to see my children suffering when I have the power to bring relief. I lift your anguish because I love you with an everlasting love, a love that compelled me to give everything for your salvation. I take away your worry because I want you to experience the freedom that comes from trusting in a Father who knows your needs before you ask and who has already prepared provision for every situation you will ever face. I rescue you from desperation because your life has immense value to me, and the enemy's attempt to destroy you through hopelessness will not succeed. The process of healing has already begun within you. Even as you receive these words, something is shifting in the spiritual atmosphere around you. The chains that have bound your emotions are beginning to loosen. The walls that have imprisoned your joy are starting to crumble. You may not feel dramatically different at this very moment, but trust me when I tell you that profound changes are underway in the unseen realm. I am dismantling the structures of sadness that have been built up over years. I am untangling the knots of anguish that have become so complex. I am silencing the voices of worry that have spoken lies to you for so long. I am extinguishing the fires of desperation that have consumed your peace. Do not be surprised if the enemy tries to convince you that nothing has changed. He is a liar and the father of lies, and his primary weapon is deception. He will whisper that your sadness is permanent, that your anguish will never end, that your worries are justified, and that your desperation is reasonable. Do not listen to these lies. They are the desperate attempts of a defeated foe who knows his time of influence over you is coming to an end. He sees what I am doing in your life, and it terrifies him. He recognizes the freedom that is approaching, and he will do anything to prevent you from receiving it. But his efforts are futile. I have already secured your victory, and no scheme of the enemy can reverse what I have accomplished on your behalf. The sadness you have carried has deep roots. I know some of it goes back to wounds from childhood, to moments when you felt unloved or abandoned, to experiences that left marks on your soul that never fully healed. Some of your sadness is more recent, connected to losses that still feel raw, to disappointments that shattered your expectations, to betrayals that cut to the very core of who you are. Whatever the source of your sadness, I am able to address it. My healing power reaches back through time to touch the earliest wounds. My restoration extends to the most recent injuries. There is no trauma too old for me to heal, and no hurt too fresh for me to comfort. The anguish that has gripped your mind is being released even now. Those anxious thoughts that have circled endlessly through your consciousness are losing their power. The mental torment that has made peace seem impossible is being broken. I am speaking calmly to your racing thoughts and order to your chaotic mind. I am establishing new patterns of thinking within you, patterns based on truth rather than fear, patterns grounded in faith rather than doubt. Your mind was created to be a place of creativity, wisdom, and peace. The anguish that has occupied it is an intruder, and I am evicting that intruder with my authority and love. Your worries have multiplied because you have been trying to carry loads that were never meant for your shoulders. You have taken responsibility for things that belong in my hands. You have tried to control outcomes that only I can influence. You have worn yourself out attempting to manage a universe that I alone am qualified to govern. Today, I am giving you permission to lay down these burdens. I am not asking you to be irresponsible or careless. I am inviting you into a partnership where you do what you can do and you trust me with everything else. This is not passive resignation. It is an active faith. It is the confident knowledge that your Father is capable, willing, and eager to care for every aspect of your life. The desperation that has marked your experience is being transformed into expectation. Where you once felt that things were hopeless, you are beginning to sense possibilities. Where you once saw only dead ends, you are starting to perceive open doors. Where you once anticipated only disaster, you are beginning to expect breakthroughs. This shift in perspective is not the result of wishful thinking or positive psychology. It is the fruit of my spirit working within you, renewing your mind and restoring your hope. I am recalibrating your expectations to align with my promises rather than your fears. I am teaching you to see your circumstances through the lens of faith rather than the lens of desperation. There is a new chapter opening in your story, beloved one. The pages of sadness, anguish, worry, and desperation are being turned. Fresh pages lie before you, blank and full of potential, waiting to be written with accounts of joy, peace, trust, and hope. I am the author of your life, and the story I am writing for you is beautiful beyond your current imagination. The struggles you have endured will be woven into a narrative of redemption. The pain you have experienced will be transformed into testimonies of my faithfulness. Nothing you have gone through will be wasted. Every tear will be redeemed. Every sorrow will be turned to dancing. Every night of weeping will give way to mornings of joy. I am inviting you into a deeper experience of my presence than you have ever known before. The struggles you have faced have created in you a hunger for something more, a thirst for reality that will not be satisfied with superficial religion or secondhand faith. You want to know me, not just know about me. You want to experience my power, not just hear stories of what I did in the past. You want my peace to be real in your life, not just a theological concept. And I am ready to meet this hunger and quench this thirst. I am drawing you into intimacy with me that will transform every aspect of your existence. The changes I am bringing are not just for your benefit alone. As I heal your sadness, you will become a source of comfort to others who are struggling. As I lift your anguish, you will gain understanding for those who are tormented. As I remove your worry, you will be equipped to speak peace to the anxious hearts around you. As I rescue you from desperation, you will become a beacon of hope to those who have lost their way. Your story of transformation will impact countless other lives. The very struggles that nearly destroyed you will become the platform from which you minister to a hurting world. Do not underestimate the magnitude of what is happening to you right now. This is not a minor adjustment or a small improvement. This is a fundamental reorientation of your entire life. The spiritual forces that have oppressed you are being pushed back. The emotional patterns that have imprisoned you are being broken. The mental strongholds that have controlled you are being demolished. The physical effects of prolonged stress and sadness are being reversed. I am doing complete work for you, leaving no area untouched by my healing power. I know you have questions about the process. You wonder how long it will take, whether the changes will last, and what your part in this transformation should be. These are reasonable questions, and I do not fault you for asking them. But I want you to understand that this is my work, not yours. Your part is simply to receive what I am giving, to believe what I am saying, and to rest in my love. The timeline belongs to me, and I will complete what I have started in my perfect timing. The permanence of these changes is guaranteed by my faithfulness, not your efforts. Your role is not to manufacture transformation, but to cooperate with what I am already doing. As you move forward from this moment, you will notice signs of change. The sadness that once seemed omnipresent will begin to lift, sometimes gradually and sometimes in sudden bursts of joy that surprise you with their intensity. The anguish that once dominated your inner life will give way to increasing peace, and you will find yourself able to face difficulties that once would have overwhelmed you. The worries that once consumed your thoughts will lose their grip as you practice releasing them to me. And you will discover that your mind has space for gratitude, hope, and faith. The desperation that once characterized your outlook will transform into confident expectation as you learn to trust my promises more than your circumstances. I am speaking these words to you because you are ready to receive them. You have come to a place in your journey where you are tired of carrying burdens that are too heavy for you. You are weary of fighting battles that you were never meant to fight alone. You are exhausted from trying to hold together a life that seems to be falling apart at every scene. And in this weariness, in this weakness, you have become open to my intervention in ways you were not open before. Sometimes it takes the complete exhaustion of human resources before people are ready to receive divine help. You have reached that point, and now you are positioned to experience my power in unprecedented ways. My beloved child, let my love wash over you like waves upon the shore. Let my peace settle upon you like a gentle rain that soaks deep into parched ground. Let my joy bubble up within you like a spring of fresh water breaking through the surface. Let my hope fill you like air rushing into lungs that have been gasping for breath. These gifts are yours for the receiving. I am not withholding them from you. I am pressing them upon you with all the affection of a father who delights in giving good things to his children. Open your heart and receive what I am so eager to give. The transformation of your emotional life is part of a larger work I am doing for you. I am reshaping your character, deepening your faith, and expanding your capacity to love. I am preparing you for assignments that will require the strength that only comes through overcoming. I am developing in you qualities that can only be forged in the fires of adversity. The sadness you have experienced has taught you compassion. The anguish you have known has created in you a depth of character. The worry you have battled has driven you to seek me more earnestly. The desperation you have faced has stripped away self-reliance and made you dependent on my grace. All of these difficult experiences are being redeemed and repurposed for your good and my glory. There is a joy coming into your life that will make the current struggle seem insignificant in comparison. I know that may be hard to believe when you are in the midst of the battle, but I am asking you to trust my perspective. I see the end from the beginning. I know what is waiting for you on the other side of this valley, and I am telling you that the joy ahead is worth every tear you have shed, every sleepless night you have endured, every moment of anguish you have survived. The morning is coming after this long night. Spring is approaching after this harsh winter. The harvest is ready after this difficult season of planting. I am your Father, and I am good. Everything I do in your life flows from my love for you. When I allow difficult seasons, it is because I know they will produce something beautiful in you. When I permit struggles that seem too hard, it is because I am developing resilience that will serve you well in the days ahead. When I lead you through valleys of shadow, it is because the path leads to heights of glory that can only be reached by first descending. Trust my heart even when you cannot trace my hand. Believe in my love even when my methods seem mysterious. Rest in my goodness even when your circumstances seem bad. The sadness is being removed because I have decreed it. The anguish is being lifted because I have commanded it. The worry is being taken away because I have determined it. The desperation is being destroyed because I have decided it. My word does not return to me empty. What I speak comes to pass, and I am speaking over your life with all the authority of heaven, declaring that the season of heaviness is ending and the season of joy is beginning. Receive this declaration into your spirit and let it become the foundation for a new chapter of your existence. You are not what your struggles have made you feel. You are not defined by your sadness, labeled by your anguish, characterized by your worry, or identified by your desperation. You are my beloved child, chosen before the foundation of the world, predestined for glory, sealed with the Holy Spirit, and destined for victory. The emotional battles you have fought do not determine your identity. They are temporary challenges, not permanent definitions. And as I heal you, you will begin to see yourself as I see you. Valuable beyond measure, loved without limit, and treasured beyond words. Let go of the need to understand everything before you can trust. Some things will remain mysterious on this side of eternity. You may never fully comprehend why you had to go through certain experiences or endure certain losses. But you can trust that I have been with you through all of it, that I have been working even when you could not see it, and that I will bring good out of everything that has happened to you. This trust is not blind faith. It is informed confidence based on my revealed character. You know who I am. You know my track record of faithfulness. You know that I have never failed anyone who put their trust in me. And you can know with certainty that I will not fail you either. The peace I am giving you is not dependent on your circumstances changing. It is not a peace that exists only when everything is going well. It is a supernatural peace that guards your heart and mind even in the midst of chaos. It is a peace that passes understanding precisely because it does not require understanding to operate. This peace is available to you right now in your current situation before anything external has changed. It is the peace that comes from knowing you are held in my hands, protected by my power, and loved with an everlasting love. I am commissioning you to be a bearer of this peace to a troubled world. The healing you receive is not just for your own benefit, but for the benefit of all those I will send you to help. Your testimony of how I removed sadness, lifted anguish, took away worry, and destroyed desperation will be a lifeline for others who are struggling. You will speak with authority because you have experienced my power firsthand. You will minister with compassion because you have known the depths of suffering. You will offer hope with conviction because you have seen hopelessness transformed into expectation. Your struggles have been preparing you for ministry that will touch countless lives. As you close your eyes tonight and prepare for sleep, let my words be the last thoughts on your mind. Remember that I am removing your sadness, that it is already happening, already accomplished in the spiritual realm and progressively manifesting in your experience. Praise you with their sweetness because anguish has made you forget what calm felt like. My beloved child, hold this truth close. The turmoil within you has come to an end. I am settling your spirit, restoring your peace, and leading you into a calmer, clearer season. Walk forward knowing my presence goes with you. If this message touches your heart, please like, share, and subscribe so you won't miss the next word God has for you.